Hello, hello, my loves. Yes, today we're talking about nature nut again. Here we go again. They have no shame to their game. There's no shame. Is no shame at all to their game, honey. No, 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 no. No shame to the day. I can't wait until they come. I cannot wait till they come because I know there's coats and stuff. It's nothing new, but to watch it unfold right in front of you, to watch it unfold right in front of you. How you doing, Miss Steve? How you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you again. The grow we're gonna be growing later. I'm talking about that nature nut and that pretty little wire. Talk about them right now. So excuse me. But we will still grow today. I am doing fine. I am doing fine in yourself. Thanks for asking. Thank you so much for asking. I appreciate that. Oh, and not. Oh, what happened? I'm just trying to wait for a couple more people to come in the room. There's a couple of more people in the room, and we're just gonna have a chat. We're just gonna chat about it. We're just gonna chat about it. I need me a new chair. I need me a new chair that's comfortable for short people. I need me a new chair that's comfortable for short people. Yeah, man. Oh, we got some. We got four people in here. Hey, Casey, how you doing, baby? How you doing, love? How you doing? Wait for some more people to get in here. If I don't, well, I don't know if Casey's a content creator, but don't forget, I checked you out yesterday, Miss Missy. But I think I checked you out on my Brooklyn Does It Better because I was saying yesterday that for all the new people, even if you're a new channel, let's grow together. If you're a new channel, let's grow together because we all are like under 100, under 200. So I'm gonna check out tomorrow. I'm gonna watch your videos and see if we can get you some watch time. And sometimes I tell people when you go into people rooms, it don't matter how small it is, you can get something out of it. Don't never think. I've seen people go into big channels. They may have got subscribers from there, but they did not get watch time. They did not. That's right. They did not get watch time. So a lot of people stuck with they 1,000 subscribers, and they got to be on morning, noon, and night to get the watch hours. And they don't have the people because you did it the incorrect way, like to get to 1,000 subscribers. You did it the incorrect way, so now you don't have people in your room. Hey, it's your boy Leo. What up? My voice is going. What's up? I am doing fine. I was watching my boo Holly. I was watching Bossa go pick you up a gift. I want to tell him to pick me up a gift too. He's out in New York. I was gonna meet him on the corner, jack him upside. You make sure when y'all get out here, y'all let a sister know. That's right. took us on a shopping spree with him to pick you up something. I'm like, where's mine? I started to meet him right on the corner. Honey. Make him buy me some lunch or something. Well, we're going to have a ball. We're going to do it up, and we're going to have a ball. Hopefully, when you get out here, you know, even if I don't see you guys too long, I see you long enough, we can do a hello video. And Miss Misty, if you don't have my boy, Leo, go reach out to each other right now. You know what? He haven't even been coming to see his sister for a little bit. I used to see Leo everywhere. What am I playing? I'm going to watch the verses with Alicia Keys and John Legend. My bones are tired. It's like 5 o'clock here. But y'all two, make sure you get him. He will definitely get you. I just know your issue. I just see him everywhere. We go way back. And now he want to come see his sister. It's all good in the neighborhood. It's all good in the hood, baby. Baby. I love it when you call me Big Mama. But, baby, I love it when you call me Big Mama. It's your boy Leo. Let me go on my Brooklyn Does It Better. So you can help support my reaction channel. Help a sister out on her new channel. All the videos are short. My moms, they be taking vacations because I need them to drop the links. Drop some links up in here so we can get it stepping. I know people is probably tired because it's like so much that how you can see people do wrong. And because their words are so good, my thing is not the cult leader. It's the things that bring people to being in a cult. What you're looking for, you ain't going to find it. You ain't going to find it. Period. Because it takes time. It takes time. It takes time and experience. You can't find that. People always going searching for what? What are you searching for? It takes your body, your mind, your soul has to catch up to one another. 1 minute your body's going really fast, your mind is not ready for it. Then your body start to slow down, and now your mind speed, but it's never at the same speed. Then you go to all these cults and all these different places just to feel wanted or loved. And as you get old, I've seen people transcend when they brothers been there at the funeral. But I've never seen no man, no woman sick looking for that one person, and they start reflecting on life, and you realize how much you put into other people that you should have put into yourself. Patience is a virtue. Yes, bro. Exactly. I'm gonna put my Brooklyn Does It. I'm gonna say hello. My Brooklyn Does It Better. I don't even know how to drop links. That's a shame. That's a shame. One of my mods gonna come in, or I'm gonna make you a mod, and you can drop the links. But they have this wannabe fake guru. If y'all don't know about Nature Nut already, I keep trying to tell people when things is a scam. Hey, they got my other boo. I just was talking about you. I said I was gonna meet you on the corner and beat you up. I said, you had us sitting out there, going shopping and stuff for issue. I was like, where's mine? I know something in that bag. I know there's something in that bag for me. I know it ain't all just for it's your boy Leo. So he come on out here, out of the corner, and it's on and it's popping, baby. It's on the crack of the lacquer. It better be something in that bag for me. Have me out here with you all day and the virtual, have me virtually out here with you while you shopping for somebody else. the nerve of my boo, the nerve of him. Miss Misty, if you don't have Brooklyn Does It Better, I know you have her. If you don't have It's Me Watson, yes, honey. Only I'm the one that call him Boo Dog. That's my boo. I used to go into his chat a lot until he decided to notice me. I used to be in this chat a lot. I knew him for a while. But now he decides to notice me. It's your boy Leo. Like I said, I knew him forever. I used to see him everywhere. I seen him in every chat. Things ain't what it's not like what it used to be, but I used to see him in every chat. It's your boy Leo. It's your boy Leo. It's your boy Leo. So I feel like we family the South. I feel like we virtual family. Like he's my virtual brother or something. You know? That's right, honey. Dance. Dance. Stomp. 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 Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, but like I said, I be watching a lot of channels. Growing channels is not like it used to. But like I said, the topic of today, because I always go in and off topic. Well, I have to do that. The young lady who was at Carbonation, after she left Carbonation, because she had like a difficult childhood, so she went on to this Carbonation with this nature nut food, And then when she left, it was on the news the other day that she killed her mother. Yes, she stabbed her mother. So we know, and there's no shame that he brainwashed, because when he's a cult leader or wannabe cult leader. And I think he has like I don't care. I think he got like such an age limit. But it's sad to see all the people that's repping him. I mean, it's sad. These are the end of the days when you seeing people doing. I mean, how do you not? I mean, JW Jacquet. I know I said it wrong, but how you doing? That hit that like button. Hit that like button. As soon as verses go off, and Alicia Keys, are you all snuggled up? Yeah, Alicia Keys and John Legend go on tonight. They will go at it tonight. I'm doing good, man. I'm so glad you're doing good. I'm so glad you're on this love train, baby. Everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome. I don't have nobody in blue. Where's my boo? Where's my boo at? Speak to me, boo. I need somebody that's going to be a regular, because I need some more mods. If y'all want to be in and out, that's okay, but you always got to ask people first. And you have to know how to drop links. You have to know, learning how to drop links is a must. Because I'm a channel holder and mods everywhere. And to F up dropping links. I guess I'm going blue. You know how to drop, I don't even know you. You know how to drop links and stuff. You may have to go blue. I may let everybody be blue to drop their link and then unblue you. Then unblue you. Yeah, but this man has no shame. And he up there talking about he didn't have nothing to do with it. This is the same man that sat up there on IG and showed all the different people who put immortal in front of their name. First of all, there is no immortal person. And never, there is no more, there is no, this is the nature now. Wait for some of the nature people to come up in here. So as I conversate and as I talk, then I can get a drift of what I'm talking about. But we just talking now and chatting and we growing, we getting to know one another. At JW, if you don't have Miss Misty, get Miss Misty. If you don't have It's Your Boy Leo, go check them out. If you don't have It's Me Watson, go check them out. If you ain't got Brooklyn Does It Better, go get Brooklyn Does It Better. But people don't realize in life, we always young. All we want is for y'all young kids to do is to hold on. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. It's going to get worse again. Because that's when you're older now. This hurt, that hurt, and then all your people start transcending. But it's going to get better. Stop running away. Like me, I like to fix stuff exactly where I'm at. People are like, how do you stay there and do this? No, I like to fix stuff exactly where I'm at. I need for you to be a mod. Would you like to be a mod? Can you be a mod? Would you like to be a mod? Or do you have the time? Do you have the time? Some people don't have the time to be a mod in people's room. Right? So they go searching and they go to these cults. Some of them pick bad religions. Some people, as soon as they hear the word, soon as people hear the words, recite anything from the Bible. Recite, like I never could understand. If you can read and I can read, and we both reading the same book, what makes you special? Okay, what makes you so special? People run into these religions, they run into these different cults. Nobody researches nothing. Nobody research nothing. I guarantee you, a lot of people that go to regular church, nobody researched their pastor. They just went and heard the word. Well, they didn't hear the word. The word is in the book. You can read the word yourself. You heard his take on the word, and you heard his sermon, and you never said what. I bet you a lot of people don't know they passed the first name, they passed the last name, unless they've been there like for years. You're supposed to walk in the church knowing something about that church. I guarantee you, people don't know who's the board members of that church. I guarantee you, people don't even know where their money is going. People do not know where their money is going. Nobody never even asks where their money is going. But people just so they don't trust in themselves. They don't trust in the process. They don't believe in the process that they go running for somebody to fix them. That's the problem. Can't nobody fix you. Can't nobody fix you. That's why I tell anybody that I know, I said to start fixing yourself, first thing you need to do is go natural. Go natural. That's the first way you start to fix yourself. Start to look at yourself and say, hey, let me try. Let me try going. I know don't wear makeup and stuff. You got to believe in it. Yeah, but sometimes it's really, really nothing to fix. It's just a process of life. And I see a lot of young ladies get caught up in the wrong path. A lot of young men get caught up in that bad path because a lot of them are looking for daddy. Some are looking for mom. They look for something in somebody. And then the people who's older, they know what the younger people are looking for. So they give them a dose of it. They give you a dose of it. They make you think they the big brother, the big sister, big homie. And they have you trapped up in so much stuff. They'll have you trapped up in a lot of stuff. Because how they used to say back in the days, you was too smart for your own britches. You got kids that have problems with mommy, don't like how mommy house is, but next thing you know, you get a pimp. You get somebody that's slapping you and beating you and making you do things. But you wasn't like, oh, I can't wait to get out this house. How does one go to the next? Okay, my mother beating me, I get all that. Instead of running to the police or running to another family member, you run away to something worse. You jump from the hot water to the frying pan. How do you do that? How do you go away with these coats, like with these nature boy coats? How did you just say, I don't have a family no more. I don't have nothing. I'm going to find my higher self. There is no such thing as a higher self. I wish people get that in their mind. It's a thing called a mature self. You are now mature. You see things differently. Things don't bother you anymore because you've seen that so many times. It doesn't But they say that higher self stuff. People say stuff, especially narcissistic people, to make you feel lower than them. People always say stuff that you have to know how to combat that. And that's what I try to teach the youth. You got to know how to combat that by just not caring. Just like when people start talking about them and their accomplishments, I applaud them and I find my own accomplishments. I don't care if your own accomplishment is just having the best heart that anybody can have. That's an accomplishment that people don't have. You got the best job. You got the best everything. Your heart is terrible. So soon as somebody thought, oh, this, that, then you better find something in yourself. Instead of being mad, you better find something in yourself that you had accomplished. I don't care. It's nothing. No accomplishment is small. Accomplishment is accomplishment, period. Accomplishment means accomplishment, period. That means you got something done. There is no big. There is no small. You wanted something, you got it done. That's an accomplishment. Then you got a lot of people that run around all depressed, taking all these pills. You got these young girls cutting themselves. You got them wanting to take their own lives and stuff like that. And then you got people who sit around and won't even help them. I told this guy before, but not a guy, but a young boy. And then he was like, he didn't understand what I was saying. So he was mad because and feeling down and out, and he was depressed because the girl that he was looking at wasn't interested in him. So she wanted, in his mind, she wanted the more popular boys, that she wasn't interested in him and he's all of this. So he started feeling a certain type of way. But what he didn't notice was it was another girl that was looking at him. Do you see how that goes? But she wasn't good enough for you. Because you looking at this, that's how life is. Sometimes the person, you too busy worrying about what you want. You're not even worrying about what's right in front of you. I was like, this girl been looking at you forever. Oh, she's this, she's that, she's this, she's that. Oh, but you didn't like when the other popular people would make you feel like you was nothing, but it's okay for you to make somebody else feel like they nothing. See, sometimes people don't check themselves. They're rather go into a deep depression and play victim role and play everybody hate me role. But they don't check themselves. Just like you can have friends around you all the time. All the time you can have friends around you. But what do you always see? I ain't got no friends. It's always what you want. Forget everybody else that's around. That should get me like so mad. When people complaining to somebody else. I'm like, well, you're talking to somebody, right? Why are you complaining to me? Obviously, I'm a friend then, right? Just forget about that, right? Just forget people. Love the people that's around you. They're around you. Love people that's around you. Don't worry about what is not around you. Don't worry about all of that. Make sure everybody feelings is intact. Treat people the way you want to be treated. I stay in trouble a lot. I stay in trouble a lot. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I go because I would not be treated any type of way from nobody. I don't care. It's not gonna happen. If I treat you a certain way, that's because that's how I am as a person. That's not because you're special. You're special because you're a human being. Because you're a human being, you're special. But I don't worship you or nothing. I just treat people nice. I just believe in talking to people nice. But sometimes people let that get to that head. And then my head do that spin. And spin backwards, I turn into a whole new person. Being that you didn't like the respect, now you're going to get the disrespect. You didn't like the way that I was respectable. But now it's a problem that I'm disrespectable. It can go any way you want to go. So, this thinking pretty little liar, Ileana, which I keep telling y'all, it's a scam. I keep telling you guys, it is a scam. They never plan to be apart. But this, don't tune into Nature Nut. I want to shut him down. We need to shut him down. That vulture, that parasite, he's a parasite. That's why they kicked him out of Hawaii. And then people up there going at Hawaii. Listen, it ain't that people thought you got kicked out of the United. You got kicked out of every damn state you going to. I mean, every country you going to, and your own country. And your own country. Where they do that at? Only in the how do you get kicked out your own country to another state? And people think that's cute. People think that's cute when you see them girls when they be watching these videos, all these pet videos and stuff, and all this red pill. Which I applaud the red pills. I'm sorry to say, I really applaud. If it's the red pill, blue pill, I don't know which pill it is, but I really give them their props. Yes, I'm a female saying that. Yes, I am a female that's saying that. Anybody who fight for their rights, I applaud you. If men want to fight for their rights and they want rights, you deserve your rights also. I think men deserve the same rights as women. It's not about power. It's about who's right and who's wrong. If they feel their rights are being violated, they deserve to fight for it too. It's not a woman thing. It's not a man thing. But everybody turn everything into a problem. I'm like, Every damn thing's a problem. Everything. You know how to crunch my last little bit of ice. Hey, sissy. Hey, sissy foot soldier. I was just saying, with all these different cults and stuff, and all these different religions and stuff, I am good. I'm just trying to figure out what make people want to go to get used and abused and go and get brainwashed. What would make you want to say, hey? And what could people do? Like, what part of that's what and even if you're the best parent, you can be the best parent that you want to be. But a lot of people blame parents for a lot of things that really, if you're an adolescent, you're adolescent. And let's not forget, we all was adolescents before, and a lot of us had good parents. We just intensified everything. Like my mother told us to pick up something in our mind. She told us to clean the whole entire building, but it could be take the garbage out. But when you're an adolescent, take the garbage out. Sound like you want us to take the whole block garbage out. Just like we intensify. It's like that's part of being an adolescent. It's just part of being an adolescent. Because now the hormones done kicked in. The hormones got you thinking that you sort of kind of grown, but you're not really grown. You know what I'm saying? The hormones got you thinking you're sort of kind of grown, but you're not really grown. So a parent got to, and then the kids, things happen to kids in school because they don't know how to deal with bullies, or they are the bully, or they don't know how to deal with somebody being happy, or they don't know how to deal with, it's so many different situations that people don't deal with. And then you go and you hear these words, oh, God's love you. I just don't like when people keep using the Heavenly Father's name. Stop using the scamming off that our Heavenly Father's name. Like I said, you got too many places that people go. People don't even know about. But you will go every Saturday if you celebrate the Sabbath on a Saturday. And then you will go every Sunday, with Saturday is the Sabbath. And Sunday is sun worshiping day. So if you go to church on the sun worshiping day, not the Sabbath, but on a sun worshiping day, a lot of people don't know apps. I guarantee you, I'm going to do a video one day. And I guarantee you, unless you've been in that church for a long time and it's a family church, I guarantee you don't know nothing about your own church. You know absolutely nothing about your church. Your pastor, you know nothing. I guarantee you. Or, you go there, you hear him say his word. You don't know nothing. You don't know who's on the board. You don't know if they got other boards. I remember back in the days when we were younger, I don't know if it was true or not, but this is what they put in front of our face when we used to go like the Bible study. They used to have like a wall, and they had the amounts of money. So if they got like maybe $100, it'll be like $100, and then you always knew, to our knowledge, how much money went into the church and what they was going to do with the money. They don't now these days. All they say is give. That's not what the Bible says. People twist it for everything that is not to be. Then we got that stinking pretty little liar Velvet. That trick. She is a trick. I don't know where they get the word queen from. They act like they have no shame at all that he brainwashed that girl. He made people think their families don't exist. People be like, I'm telling you, people gonna come out and they're gonna testify about his teachings. I guarantee you, they're gonna start testifying about this man's teachings. I'm telling you. If they're going to start testifying about the brain, somebody's going to have to come forth. This is the second time. Hey, the bee lady. Oh, my goodness. Good to see you live. Yes, honey, I'm live again. Stella got her groove back, honey. Stella got her groove back. It could be maybe they are looking for something they feel they are missing in life. Kind of like people who have different bad habits, like a substitute for something else. That's what I'm saying. What is it that they're missing that makes them go from the hot water to the frying pan? What would make you say, you know what, I want to be brainwashed. I want to be calling somebody master. I'm like, master? What? Huh? But remember, you got strong-minded people. Well, what would be in your mind that you were like, I get the brochure that they sell you. You know, the brochure that they sell you that look really good. Nature Boy is in this country, baby. He's in Cali. He got kicked out of Hawaii, and he's now in California. Yeah, but they don't understand. But I know the brochure looks really good. It looks really good, especially with Nature Boy. Oh, let's live by the water. Let's live by nature for free. Send donations. How you got people taking care of a grown man? You 38 years old. Can't nobody live for free. Well, I'm not working, giving you nothing. You 38 years old. Why are everybody sending donations? Then they talk about this for the information. And he's a baba. He's a damn boo-boo. That's what he is. He's a boo-boo. That's the same man who made all these people. If he ain't got no influence over people, how in the world he got a following that they all repeating what he say? They all are put immortal in front of their name, and you're gonna tell me he don't have no influence over people? He tell people to leave their families. Aya left her son. That's not influence. Malaysia, whatever her name is, left her baby too. They just left their kids and said they there for a higher purpose. They for the kingdom of what? What is the Nature Boy got them so screwed up? They ain't never thought about the kingdom. What kingdom? Yes, it's beyond discuss. What kingdom? This world don't belong to us. What kingdom? We all gotta do the same thing: eat, sleep, ish, and we need food and shelter. That's all we need in life. So, what part of the kingdom? Then he got them learning about their astrological clock. I'm like, well, I did learn this. You could have learned. I learned it. I learned it myself. That's what you got internet for. You ain't got to go off of me brainwashed for that. Then he make all them girls get them tattoos on their butt. Now that stinking velvet went and made some money and came on back to Nature Boy. She done got that money, and it took that money right on back to Nature Boy. This got to be stopped. This have to be stopped. Like, for real. This literally have to be stopped. It's so good to see the B lady up in here. I see all my boobs. I see my boob. I starting to see my boob people in here now. Thank you guys for coming. Yeah, but what in the world? Like, I've been looking at some of these cats, and I only say these things because I work with them too. And I'm like, y'all don't realize, they don't realize their error in the problem. They don't see where they play a part in what they do. But like I said, they're not going to know because they have to mature. So a lot of these young kids make these mistakes before they mature. That's why you got a lot of people that's stuck in that Peter Pan stage. You got a lot of people that's stuck in that Peter Pan. That is Nature Boy's new name. His name is Peter Pan. He is stuck, and the key is a grown man with a kid's mind. They stuck right there. How many Peter Pans do you know? How many Peter Pans do you know? And I'm telling you, I hate having a conversation with a Peter Pan. I do not like, because I'm like, at my age and at your age, the conversation should be really different. It should be really different. Yes, honey, that Peter Pan stage is real. How many folks are in his community now? They all got deported back to California. So I think it's going to be like something like how it was when they first got to Georgia. They all just have to meet up. They all have to. I know it's just him and that nasty Velvet. She done left her family again. I'm telling you, that had nothing to do with that. She was there for a week. Not to mind you, just to meet Nature Boy, you have to have requirements. He make you have requirements that you must fulfill just to meet him. He makes sure you leave your family, forget your family, tell you your family don't love you, so you can cut. He makes you cut your family off. So if you're telling that to a young lady, all the things about her family that she needs to hear, which is incorrect information, but he knows incorrect information. Oh, the family don't love you. You your own person. You your higher self. The family is the lower self. So when I don't like somebody or I'm hurt by somebody and you telling me all these things, I'm like, yeah, right. She was never a good mother. I always had to take care of myself too. Yep. So of course you're gonna fall for the okie dokie. People gonna tell you what you need to hear. So he done got that girl over there. Something took place, and he claimed because she only been there a week and a half. No. That brainwashing starts before. You got check all the people who follow him now. That's brainwashing. That is absolute brainwashing. You know, I like to speak to people that's a free spirit. I like to talk to free spirit type of people. I like to be involved with free spirit type of people who's able to think for themselves. That's when you know you have conquered. When you're able to go, no. When you're able to say no very well, you have moved up the ladder. When your famous words is no. Can I have no? Can you? No. You have moved up in the ladder on the planet Earth. Okay, praise on the weak-minded. If they were cut off family, they all have mental issues. He knows that's what he looks for. He looks for if you have mental issues. Then he conversate with you to see if you really do have mental issues. So that's when he starts to ask you. That's a narcissistic. It's a cult. It's a cult. But cult leaders are narcissistic people. They study that stuff. So can you imagine if he was already a guy from the street? He already had game. So him following the things that they do in the cult came easy to him. That came easy. He already had women before. He had plenty of women before. He was always a manipulator before. So reading all these things about cults, that's all he did. He make them call you isolate yourself. He make you isolate yourself. Like some religions. When you go to certain religions, they make you isolate yourself from everybody after they treat you nice, and you think it's going to be heaven sent. The next thing you know, bam. I still cannot understand why he is able to brainwash so many folks. I mean, they may be weak. You have to understand, okay, you got some religions that does the same thing. He's small compared to some religions. I just don't want to mention their name, but some of these religions are cults. They are cults to the T. Anytime you tell somebody you disfellowshipped and you shun people, you know that's automatically a cult. Because even if you go to church and people stop going to church, they go to church, you still love them. Certain religions, when you drop out of that religion, you are shunned. Nobody, it's like you never exist, and you still can't. You and then the people that you have loved, you might as well consider yourself never knowing them. They cannot speak to you ever again. One day, one of these ladies may flip out and do him in. Might be dangerous dealing with unstable folks. That's why he don't feed them. I mean, everybody get caught in the game. How does the song, remember that song? The hunter gets captured by the game. I believe that's the name of the song. It's an old school song. I think it's the hunter get captured by the game or something like that. Every day. But in the meantime, that's why he don't feed them. And you notice since he came back to America, he's nice and diesel. He's nice and big. He making sure that he eats. He making sure that he do stuff. He making sure he got that brolic type of body. So you can't contest him because you're malnourished. He makes sure you stay malnourished. And that also is part of brainwashing because your mind is not, when you don't get certain nutrients, your mind don't work the same no more. It works totally different. Totally different. The same way, that's the name of it. Oh, Oh, that is the name of it, right? The Hunter Get. I still love that song. The Hunter Get Captured. Oh, thank you. Matter of fact, I may do a reaction to that song. I may do a reaction to that song. You suppose the ones who drop out of church more, especially when they return. First of all, like I said, it's one book. Everybody read the one book. Now, you can have fellowship if you want to, but it's really not supposed to be any leaders. God left His instructions. So if God left His instructions, and you can, anytime you don't know what an instruction is, you can go. You can go right into that book and read them instructions. So if you got a leader, that's just like I told somebody. I said, do you know what tithing is? What is tithing? Come on, go, 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 go. I can't even see my chat. Hold on. Like I always say to people, do you know what tithing is? Is that New Testament or Old Testament? And what is tithing? God is about the not feeding them. Okay. What is, can you see, what is tithing? A lot of people don't even know what tithing is and what tithing really truly means. People don't understand. Tithing has nothing to do with your church. Tithing has something to do with people who are hungry. Anytime you feed somebody who's hungry, you're paying your tithes. Little do people know that. That's why I always tell you to feed. When somebody hungry, you feed them. That's paying your tithe. That's what biblically what it says. So if you don't have food to give that person, or that what happened was, my church going people, remember, we had the tribe of Levi. The tribe of Levi was the Leviticus priest that God designated to be the priest. The part where the tribe of Levi, where their land was at, wasn't bringing fruit. It wasn't bearing any fruit, any vegetables. It wasn't bearing any food. So when they wished to go to the synagogue, God said, bring 10% of your food there, of your first whatever. Y'all know the word. So that's only your first crops of food. He didn't say every week and every day and every time you saw the Levites give. No, your first set of crops. And then they are to distribute that amongst the people who are hungry and amongst the people who needs it. But if you live too far, then take your first crops and you sell it, and then you bring the money and let them buy the food instead. That's what tithing is. They always read the first part in church, but they never read this. They never read the scripture right after it. So you tithe by giving. Absolutely right. That is what tithing. So back in the days when you were a good church, things has changed. But back in the day, they used to, have clothes on the table if you needed some clothes. They used to have like a little dinner afterward. That was how it was supposed to be. This prosperous stuff that they have now is terrible. That's why I only go to small church. I would never go to big church. I would have to go to a small church. And you gotta be doing what I read in that book. You better be doing what I read in that book, or you won't see me. But I'm not gonna mess up my faith for nobody in no building. For no man that preached in the building, I'm not messing up my faith for nobody. People too busy, same way with Nature Nut and all these different people. Y'all messing up y'all grace for God, giving it to man. You can't give man. You got to give it to your heavenly Father. That's who gets it. If y'all see, no, yes, you could forgive. Amen. Again, they twist that with time. And that's in the first testament, not the second one. They twist everything. I had to read it for myself. That's why people run to these places, because they read the brochure, but they didn't read the book. They read the brochure, like far as letting them tell you, oh, it's all love here. Da. But the minute you ask them some real questions about that book, look how quick they'll throw you off real quick. When you say to the pastor, well, who's this? They'll throw you off real quick. Like they tell people, okay, we under grace of God. Nobody's not disputing that. Yes, we are. But y'all gotta realize what grace means. Even Jesus said, sometimes Jesus be popping crap. We pop crap to that lady. He was like, oh yeah, you got all the men or whatever. How many times he told them, don't sin no more? Even when they were going to throw stones at that lady. He said, listen, whoever cast the first stone, throw the first rock. And then he didn't tell them not to throw the stone. Remember, they could have stoned her if they wanted to. I didn't hide your message. I don't know. I didn't hide it. The thing hit it. But either way. And what did he tell her? Don't sin no more. If Jesus keeps telling people, don't sin no, that's out of his own mouth. Don't do it no more. That's what grace means. That don't mean continue to do what you want to do. But even so, if you're not even into the book, you still got to not put your faith in man, because a man preached in the building. That had nothing to do with your faith. The more, that's like people today, they rather go to church and catch corona than spend time to get to that church, to let some man preach, when you can spend time with open your book and spend some quality time with your God yourself. You can spend some quality time with your God yourself. And then you can think about, is he without sin cast the first stone? Yeah, that too. There's a couple other ones in there. But he also said, his last comment, every time Jesus helps somebody, he always lets you know, don't do it no more. No sin no more. Don't do this no more. Don't do that no more. My man, every time my man Jesus was complaining he was complaining all the time. They was getting on my man nerves. They was testing they was getting on JT nerves. But again, that was still their choice, because if a woman did have cheated on a man, but see, Jesus didn't come to he didn't come to do away with the law. That was the law. But he was trying to teach people forgiveness, but they still had the right to stone her. He didn't say don't stone her. He just said, if you haven't sinned, say thought about it. Hey, we all did some stuff too. We'll let her slide. But what did you just say to her when they let her slide? Hello. But my thing, like I said, my thing is not about all of that. My thing is put your faith in your heavenly Father. Do not put your faith in man. Don't go give all your money to man. You cannot give your money to these churches. You got a church on every single block. That's the only thing a black man owns is a church. That's the only thing a black man owns is a church. Where is the money? Where is the money going? Everybody else who owns stuff in our communities, you see where their money going. You see how their community is rising. There's no reason we got 3 and 4 churches on one block. And we don't, what are you doing and where's the money going? We would like to know, do they follow any type of religion? No, Nature Boy is the religion. Nature Boy is the Bobby, the Baba doll. He's the master. He's an all-seeing eye. He's everything. That's what he brainwashed them to be. My man was calling himself Jesus at one time. He is one of them. He's trying to act like he's Damalama or something. They follow him. He's the religion. Is what he say what to do. He picked up on how to be a cult leader. And if they sit up there and they get some testimonies, that girl better get somebody to get some testimonies together and go find them old people that was there. Because there's some testimonies on how he brainwashed them people that would have made that girl flip like that. It's some testimonies. And if he really was a man of his word, and that girl really was going through something, why you didn't help her? Because it's not about helping people. It's about his ego. It's about him and his ego. If you was truly about helping people, why you didn't help that girl? Why you didn't help her? Why did you throw her out and say, oh, she wasn't part of it, she's not, she didn't fit well with y'all? I thought I once saw him reference. No, he referenced it. People always reference the Bible when they want to prove a fake point. When people want to prove a fake point, they go straight to the Bible and read one little scripture. They ain't read the whole Bible. They just find that one little scripture and they throw it in your face. And when they throw that scripture in your face, you're like, oh. That's how the cults be getting over. And that little nasty, little stinking little bell. Honey, I'm telling you, that was my child, and I leave her ass right on her. She could never come home to who? You ain't coming home bringing no fleas in this house and nobody else's house. You're going to keep Nature Boy fleas on corner. Keep him. I thought I was, oh. Yeah, he referenced the Bibles here and there. That's why he called himself the Jesus coming. Then he want to say something. But I just don't get the people that, I can get people following him. But he will be stopped eventually. But the people, he's picking up momentum now. He's picking up momentum. And you got me talking about. Then he was trying to tell homeboy yesterday, world, or the day before yesterday, want to tell him about what he could make a commentary on anything that he wants. Come out, we make it wasn't for him, people wouldn't have no channel. Well, if it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be a you neither. And your point is what? People make the world go around. It's an even exchange here. It's an even exchange. You need people to watch your fake ass. You need people to watch all that fake stuff you're talking and saying about. You need somebody to comment on that. You need somebody to know us to comment so people can find out who you are. You need us more than what we need you. What are you doing? That dog's, oh, that's my dog. I got the spray, honey, because he got some gas out, honey. Where's my spray? Oh, Lordy. Your dog stinks. Yeah, but that smell threw me off. That smell threw me off. Yeah, so if you really was a master teacher, as you say, why did you send that girl away? Why didn't you help her? You claim you're there for people to see reflections, and you go through the astrological chart. You go through all of this, and you didn't see that that girl needed help. He ain't never helped nobody. That's the only man I know who everybody is there can say something that's quoted out of a book, but can't not one person say he helped them did anything. He didn't help them do absolutely nothing. My doggies gas up the place also. I was like talking, I was like, whoa, woo. Woo! Oh, that smell hit me. It threw me off. He has never. Them people had problems. He thought that if he can get them away, he could brainwash them to worship him. He didn't care problem. He didn't care if they was really hurt. He was finding indirectly type of way of making you think that he was helping you, making you think that if you follow him and you become your higher self, them problems don't exist no more. Nature Boy know, like, he know well enough that you got grown people, 50, 60, and 70 years old, who never fixed something from 20 or 30 years ago, and it still eats them up. He do not help them people. He didn't help them do absolutely. No, all he do is make them work. See, I know of cope, but he makes his cope online. He makes it to where we get to see his stuff online. That's. I think about it, I'm sick. It's so sickening. Anthony, why don't you go get some? I'm gonna go across street myself and get something sweet. And think about you. I'm gonna run right over there. Yeah, don't put. That's right. All you guys know each other. And y'all all tuning in later on to watch Alicia Keys against on Versus on IG. Versus on IG. On Versus on IG, Alicia Keys is going against John Legend. Alicia Keys is going against John Legend, baby. Yeah, but as I was saying, that man ain't never. I mean, it really hurts my heart, and it's like it really saddens me that he brought all them people there. They all left damaged. Anything that come near him is damaged. Them kids, like Aya's son, it's okay that she could do everything for you and be around other people's kids, but that boy got to look at his mom's up on TV looking like spaced out. Yo, do you know how it would feel for that boy to grow up and tell people, yo, that's my mother? Why? Yes, master. Yes, master. Yes, Bobby. They got to see all the transitions that their parents go through, how their parents or their mother got disrespected. One minute their mother was happy, was sad. They see their parents, they want to see their mother get passed on. But he called it helping. Helping? Come on, dog. Yo, come on with your, he's throwing me off now. Whew. I wish I could smell this. Yeah, but he called, don't come over here. Then he called that helping people. But all he do is destroy. And everybody putting him in mind. He think because he could talk to good, all narcissistic, every majority of narcissistic people I know talk of the best game ever. A lot of them narcissistic people, they run businesses, honey. They run corporations. So we already know the gift of gab is there. We not disputing the gift of gab is there. So a lot of people fall for it because people go into business meetings with these narcissistic people and they walk out with $1 million contracts, $10 million contract. So he already know he got the gift of gab already. He knows he got the gift of gab. He ain't worried about all of that. But the thing is, when the people sending him money, now he's talking about he's homeless. And then this stinking Velvet, I want to call her so many names, but I can't call her what I really want to call her. I can't call her what I want to call her. She only was going back to him because they was going to Hawaii. So she thought she was going to be a queen in Hawaii just in case he got back, just in case he looked at Serenity. She wanted to be the queen of Hawaii, but the universe, as they talk about so much, was like, not today, Satan. Not today. Get back. Now they got all these videos going after Hawaii. For what? For what? Everywhere he go, he wants to make sure he leave his name print somewhere. He want to leave his name print somewhere, but he will not be remembered for what he wants to be remembered for. He will not be remembered for greatness. There's a lot of people that's remembered, but he will not be remembered when he transcends for anything. That he will not be remembered for none of that. He'll be remembered for being a parasite. He'll be remembered for being a woman abuser. But see, you're not that high up on cult. You ain't got that many followers that they will make a movie about you or something like that. Because he know his goal is to get paid. And then he want to try to tell homeboy, well, you do this and you do that. Listen. Well, you do this and you do that. Listen. People can either turn information in. Don't these women know Nature Boy changed who his queen is? Oh, Velvet is back. But you got to remember, they all know it's all one scam. It's us that's watching the scam. It's us. They know the scam already. They know the positions. Alia is mad. Why would she be mad? She already knew Velvet was. She knew where Velvet was at. She knew what Velvet was doing. She knew when Velvet was coming back. Stop it already. Oh, all these girls is hurt. Not near one is hurt. Because if they was hurt, if Velvet keep leaving too many times for her to really think, this time it's gonna be just. She know it ain't gonna just be her. She does stuff with him. They all do it together. If you understand what I'm saying, they all do it together. So why are people feeling sorry for who? They throw these episodes out there to make you feel sorry for who and what. Oh, look at her sitting. They made such and such go with such and such. That person looks sad. No, they don't. It's an episode. They know that already. We just finding out. That's all it is, a fake reality. That's it. Don't these women? Yeah. That's why people always be like, people kill me with the comment. Oh, she mad now. Everybody mad. Velvet back. Who gives a shit when they already? Oh, Joy left again. They know Joy was leaving. They know where Joy is at, and they also knew she was coming back. They know these things. He brainwashed them enough to say certain trigger words, and the trigger words make them want to come back. You got some people who got out of Dodge. Some people's mind was strong enough to break the chains of the brainwash. Some people's mind is that strong, they can break them chains. Some people damaged a lot, and if he damaged them more, then now they got stuck in a Peter Pan stage. Like if he was always beat, just like how these pimps do, then they show you mad love, treat you like a queen, buy you everything, and then they introduce you to them streets. Then it's okay, now you have to go make my money. I don't know, you could take all back and sell it. Now, and then would you do anything for me? You love me, right? If you love me, you'll do this. Because you know how you're the only woman for me. That's what them pimps do. In fact, you don't even know that they a pimp. You don't even know they a pimp. until after they got you hook, line, and sink. After they got you hook, line, and sink, that's when you realize I am now a lady of the night. You didn't even know that. Surprise, surprise. But that happens in the real world all the time. Surprise. And then what he do is, while they grooming, in the grooming stage, she thinking it's the best loving, but in all reality, he's making her comfortable with it. Then he start making her do like kinky stuff. And she thinking, for my man. Y'all seen that show, For My Man, right? I stopped watching that show, For My Man. I had to stop watching that show. I had to stop watching that For My Man show. They need to bring that show back, Single Ladies. So we need some more shows about some single people and the single life, because I can't get with all this other stuff. I can't get with it. No can do. No. But they make them do that, and then a lot of times when they catch them, they'll go, oh, sometimes they'll leave their friend there. Sometimes when they do that, that's why it really is hard to leave them. That's what makes it really, really hard. Oh, girl, go on YouTube. The show's called it's different episodes. For My Man. It's about these girls that was regular. They got For My Woman too. But that's when they show you the different stages. And guess where that girl always end up at the end of the show? In jail. She always end up in jail at the end. These are real stories. These are real life stories. And the girl always end up in jail for some man. I watched the For My Man video episodes on YouTube. Yes, honey. I cannot believe these ladies do this stuff. Yeah. And then you got a lot of these girls too. They pick you from your weakness. They pick you from, thank you, darling. They pick you like, if you feel like you're too dark, then they'll find a person who know how to finesse a dark-skinned woman. If they picked you because you feel you too skinny, then they'll finesse your skinniness and make your skinniness the best, like the best skinny you ever seen ever. If you feel you overweight, they will finesse your weight. Oh, girl, I love them thighs. Bring them thighs over here. And they'll always they'll do things like and pop you in the butt or give you kisses, and they'll always give you compliments on your weight because they know that's your weakness. So they make you feel good about your weakness. So you start feeling all good. Oh, this person does love me. Oh my goodness, he loves everything about me. That's why you can't be going around telling people what you're weak. You can't be telling going around. That's why you gotta learn how to say how you love yourself. Every bit and every part. I ain't giving you a chance to pick don't pick nothing. This is what God gave me. This is my body. This is what it is. Don't pick nothing. Don't highlight nothing. No thanks, but no thanks. Keep your compliments. It's a few of them here where I live, so I already seen it up and close and personal. Ooh. I have never seen it up close and personal, thank God. I have not. I've seen it with one particular religion. I see it all the time. I see it one particular religion or cult. And I watch a lot of their videos about how when the people leave that particular religion, you have to check out them. You have to really check them videos out. When they leave this particular cult or religion of these group of people that's all of worldwide, you got to check the videos out. And that's what Natureboy is doing. But some of these ladies on there are really attractive and have it all together. Yeah, but when you are that lady, that's when they make you feel like you're the queen bee. It's always something that they can do. Now, oh, you the queen bee. So you the queen. So you'll be the one in charge of the girls. Or you'll be the one I call the pretty one. Remember, it's all they're gonna make all of them the same. At the end of the day, regardless of how ugly I feel, and I know you're prettier than me, but he just made me feel like I'm just as pretty as you. And then this one, so they all gonna feel like they're the queen bee. They all gonna have that queen bee mentality. So they got it all together. Them the ones they put in charge. Amen. And a few of them get their sisters or cousins to help also. Uh-huh. Yes, 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 ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey. Yeah, but that's what they do until another one comes. That's why these people, these kids, they have to learn how to love everything about them. You gotta. That's why I be looking at these kids. I be like, hold on, it's gonna be okay. Hold on, it's gonna be okay. Hold on. But sometimes because you were so messed up when you was young, like either your mom's left you messed up or your dad left you messed up, and you never received professional help. The dogs stink. You never receive professional help. Sometimes them things happen. When you don't get perfect, I gotta run across there and bring some cakes back. What I don't get is that some of them know that they're doing wrong. A lot of them know that they're doing wrong, but they don't feel like they're doing wrong because they've been brainwashed. That's just like that's like going into like one of the armed forces. You do what you're told to do. You know, that's why a lot of them, when they come back home from any of them armed forces, they be messed up in the head. They be messed up in the head because they took orders. A lot of people, they take orders and then the punishment that they get make them get numb. It numbs their right. Like even like with Nature Boy, he makes them go in the closet. He makes you put you in the closet. They in some places torture you. Some places won't feed you for 3 days. We don't know what their torture process is. It may not. I'm not talking about like torture really bad, but their punishment, how they punish people who do wrong. Sugar is like you said. He has them believing that he's all they have. Exactly. Exactly. And he takes them away from their family. And a lot of them don't have, and a lot of these kids, they think they know everything anyway. And they think they're going there to find their higher self. But remember, he know the key words to say. I'm your higher self. There's no such thing as a higher self. There's no such, it's called maturity. Some people don't mature. Certain things you say to somebody, if I meet somebody, you don't have to open your mouth. You can get a sort of kind of taste of that person. If you got to sell yourself to me, I'm walking the other way. I'm walking the other way if you got to sell yourself to me. If you got to let me know how smart you are, I got to go. I got to go. Because what you trying to sell me, I'm not trying to read your brochure. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to see that picture you're trying to paint. No, I'm not. But you need more people that's going to talk to these kids. You can't help. And these are still babies because that girl was 21 years old. She was 21 years old and killed her mother. She didn't leave Nature Boy but only a couple of months ago. That girl went and something happened and she stabbed her mother. So now Nature Boy, that's why I say he has no shame. He's not going to put the blame on him. We know that. He's not going to take the blame for absolutely nothing. No narcissistic person will ever do that. No narcissistic person will ever say, I did that, I'm sorry. I take full blame. I take full responsibility. If you don't never hear that from somebody, they are to leave them alone. You need to go far, far away and leave them alone. That means there's no good in their heart, and they're going to always do you dirty, and they would never feel like they're doing you dirty. Because if they felt it, they would have said it. Some people would be sitting up in a rocking chair waiting for a narcissistic person like this just to say, I'm sorry. They would literally be rocking in a chair waiting for a narcissistic person to say, I'm sorry, or they don't have none. They don't have none. It's crazy. So we got to be careful. We have to be really, it's okay. I got time. I'm going to watch my thing tonight. I wish I could stream it for you guys. I wish you guys watch it so we could talk about did anybody catch any of the verses? Has anybody caught any of the verses? Or do y'all know what verses are? Let me see. There he go. How to connect to your higher self. This is what he puts on his page. I'm going to tell you right now. This is him. How to connect to your higher self. This is how he get people in. Your higher self is you in a higher level of consciousness, which doesn't exist. However, oftentimes we experience it as a separate being because we are not ready to understand the configuration of the levels of consciousness, which is absolutely incorrect. Because ask any old lady who ain't never been to school ever. She's doing all right. She knows she still know how to do her basic things, cook, clean, and eat, and that's it. Who ain't never been to school ever. She's doing all right. She knows she still know how to do her basic things, cook, clean, and eat, and that's it. First step. The first step is to heal the wounds and remove all hurt walls. He knew that girl came there with hurt walls, and he let her go. This is somebody who's trying to this is somebody who sit up there and said he is the master teacher, he's a helper, he's a healer, but he said that girl did not vibe with him. He did not help that girl. Now look, her mother, he brainwashed her and left her in a hotel. Somebody had to feel sorry for that girl and bring her home. This is what he said. Do not follow him on IG. Not at all. The second step is to trust your heart before your mind. And finally, don't interfere. Oh, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Look, you should be canceled. You should be canceled. You should be canceled. Now he got another. The world hates the disciples. Now he's quoting the Bible again. This man is a piece of work. He's every bit of devil that there is. You is every bit of devil that there is. They did not hate the disciples. First of all, Jesus wasn't hated. Jesus had a job to do. Jesus had a job to do. He wasn't hated. He had followers. He had a job to do. God sent him here on a mission. This is what I want you to do, and come on back home. There he go trying to quote something. How did he even end up on my? Okay, tonight, if you live on Pacific time, it come on at 5 o'clock. Mountain time, it come on 6 o'clock. Central time, 7 o'clock. Because we've been in Cowboy, they both be on IG. Like they had like Neo went against T-Pain, which was very good. Like did Little John go against T-Pain. But people come together. It's like back in the days. You'll call out somebody, and then they'll go on the versus page on IG. They'll go on the versus page on IG, and then they'll play their song. So it'll be your song against my song. I remember when 3 weeks ago, Babyface and Teddy Riley did a versus. They broke the internet. They broke the internet. They did not expect, they never had all them people on verses. They broke the internet. And then they threw in 2 weeks ago, they had the Jamaican one. They had Beanie Man against Bounty Killer, which was phenomenal. But the best one to me so far was the one with Little John. But being that Alicia Keys plays the piano and John Legend played the piano, they battling with the fingers. They battling with the fingers. No, those verses, they be really good, honey. I love it. Check it out. If you don't like it, go to verses on IG, VERSES. If you don't like it, you can always cut it off. But I put my little pad on and I watch it. But it's really like certain songs you forgot they made. But especially when they do the producers, they had this one guy, I forgot his first name, but his name is Jonte or Jonta. I did not have no idea how many songs that man produced. Like a lot of, remember, sometimes they got producers and they go by your song. Jill Scott and Erykah Badu was the best one. It's like the Jill Scott. Yes, that's verses. That was another good one. But nobody passed them yet. Besides Babyface, because nobody truly know what the number is because they broke it. Hold on, guys. Shadow. I didn't do it. Okay. That's fine. I have a little something. Hey babies, hey, but y'all know when I'm on the phone, it's like yeah, y'all know I mentor kids, and there's always something containing a kid that I mentor. So that always precedes the live. But everything is good. Everything is good. Last time I got a phone call about a kid I mentored while I was on live. They didn't make it. This one is just they haven't. It's good news. 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 Not bad news. So whew, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. But it's good news. But I'm gonna wrap this up and come back on after verses. Please, guys, or 8, 9, 10. I don't know. But either way, I'm gonna wrap this up. I may come back on tonight. So if I don't have nothing else to do, I'll be back on tonight. Maybe like 10 o'clock after verses is over. I'll be back on. So thank you guys for tuning in. You know, I love all you guys. Peace.